Nerd to the Third Power presents Fools Who Ride. The Dreamstone, Part 8.
Welcome to Nerd to the Third Power's Dungeons & Dragons Adventures, Fools Who Ride the Dreamstone. I am your Game Master, Dungeon Master, Mike the Birdman Dodd, but I'm not alone as I trek through the Cloakwood outside the village of Cambridge, set in the forgotten realms of Faerun. I am joined with the Master of Ceremonies himself,
Dr. Gonzo, playing Marcus Hawk, a level 3 human knight.
the anime goddess herself,
the cat. I'm level 3. Sorry, let me try that again.
I'm level 3.
I'm level 3 human being. I tell this is very low. Leave me alone. I am the cat. I'm playing Lenore Longfellow, a level 3 human plague doctor cleric.
And we are also joined in the place where it perpetually rains with
Skyblaze. I'm playing Alisaria Sunshadow, a level 3 high elf paladin.
All right. So when we last left our adventurers, they had made their way deep into the Cloakwood. And as they did, life started to become more and more scarce. Although they were not alone their entire trek through the woods, or so they think. And as night began to fall, Alisaria had taken first watch, and strange happenings began around their camp. And as we rejoin the adventure, we find ourselves in the midst of the strange occurrences. So,
All right, Allie, tell me what we got.
Well, the wisps, I think. Do I know anything about them other than that?
not really, actually. Does anybody...
Not something I've extensively studied, I'm afraid. Anyone else?
Can I do like a history check or something?
yeah, you can try. Yeah, nature. Yeah, you can totally try.
All right. I've got I'm on my like 4th D20. I rolled like 4 times, but I'm on like my 4th D20 to see if something will actually. Why are you like this? Look at 11.
Well, you know they are evil spirit types. They're known to hang around lonely places and battlefields, bound by dark fate or even dark magic to feed on despair and fear. Beyond that, you don't know a whole lot about them. Are they ghosts? Are they something else? You don't really know.
So when you say spirit types, does that mean weapons don't have any physical effect on them?
You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Your guess is as good as theirs.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So I relay that information to my comrades.
All right. I'm going to take a look around. Are they making any kind of hostile move, or are they just surrounding us?
They seem to be moving ever so closely towards you. They are moving directly towards you. And as they do, you can hear whispers around camp coming from now, not just coming from left and right, but they seem to be coming from all sorts of directions, even above you at times.
I am going to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay, so what does that spell do for those of our listeners listening at home?
Okay, so...
I don't know why I channeled my inner game show host.
tell us what this does. So, for 10 minutes, it's a concentration spell for your visibility. I can basically have... so it's for the sake of aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. What it does is those creatures have disadvantage on attacks rolls against me, and I also cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by those creatures.
Okay.
It also says that if a target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by one of those creatures, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. So, like, say if I did this on myself, but then Gonzo got charmed by a will-o'-the-wisp and led away into the woods, as I assume might happen, then I could cast it on him, and then he would get an advantage on a saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
All right.
she casts this spell. The effects are happening. You see a faint blue glow around her, and well, what happens? What are you guys gonna do?
Okay. I'm gonna look around and see if there's any opening that we might be able to get through these wisps to get back to the road.
Yeah, because as far as you know, they're just balls of light. You don't know whether they're solid or what they are.
I don't know what it is, but I don't trust it.
I mean, for all you know, they could just be spirits fucking with you. You really don't
trust
know
it.
a whole.
It's real bad. Spirits are bad.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for broke, and I'm going to call out into the woods. We don't mean any harm. We're here to cleanse the evil from this forest, not aid it.
As you say this, one of the balls of light rushes towards you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
18.
You feel this sickly urge just come over you, like you want to vomit, but you don't. And you feel the energy from you trying to leave your body, but it doesn't. So this thing recoils back into the darkness.
Thank God for my nightly training. Thank God I didn't skip gym class.
So, Marcus says this to one of the dancing lights as it approaches. It makes another approach towards your camp, this time going towards Alisaria. And you see this bright, sickly ball of green light approach you. What are you going to do?
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on myself.
Okay, and what does that do for our listeners at home?
Again?
Thing I just
Again?
read.
Oh, yeah, okay,
Same thing.
so same thing. Okay, so you do. And once again, kind of a golden glow appears around you. And the ball of light seems to intently focus on you. And make a Constitution saving throw.
19 on the dice.
All right, so again, you feel this wave of just nausea and sickness come over you. You don't physically get ill, but you feel as if whatever this creature is, it intends you harm. And as you succeed at brushing off the effects of whatever it was trying to do, the light creature or whatever it is recoils back into the darkness. But there are still at least 10 of these things approaching camp.
I don't think this is a fight we can win.
I mean,
Are we going to be Monty Pythoning this up?
I'm not. Let the record show, Mike, that she said it, not me, because I remember what you said. Don't quote Monty Python.
Finally, as one of these balls of light, 2 of them approach Lenore and taking point on either side of you. And you can almost, as you look at either, it's almost as if they're trying to decide what to do with you. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
God, I haven't rolled very well yet. Constitution saving throw. 12.
You feel this incredible wave of nausea. You start vomiting.
Oh God, I'm wearing my mask too. I'm vomiting in my mask.
Oh no!
And
Oh no!
you get this feeling like you just avoided something bad.
I don't feel so well.
Well, considering you're eating lunch again, I don't blame you.
You are not poisoned, however, but I would like to point out that you narrowly avoided something.
My dice are against me.
The other wisp of light is deciding to take advantage of this as you hear kind of a giggle seem to come all around camp like a child's giggle.
Oh, creepy.
Roll Constitution saving throw again. This time at disadvantage, I'm going to say.
Oh, so I'm
Because
not.
you're a little rattled.
Yet.
You can
attack this thing. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know, I have this thing about 5s lately.
What was your grand total?
6. Also, I have a whole pool of dice I'm not touching any this game.
You are dead.
What?
What?
The target must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw against this magic or die.
What? Sorry,
If the
that
target
was really
dies-
loud directly into my microphone.
If the target dies, the Will-o'-the-Wisp regains 10 3d6 hit points.
What do you mean?
All right.
Now, are you
What?
talking
What?
about dead or are you talking about down? Because these are very
Dead.
different things.
Dead.
No, we're not doing this shit.
However, Game Master, voice of God! Do not forget, you have a rod of resurrection.
Yeah. All right. So that's all I need to hear. So, all right. I'm gonna.
Wait.
While
So
this
I couldn't
happens-
get a single attack in on this thing. This is bullshit. Raising the bullshit flag.
All right. As Lenore falls,
Hold
I
on.
can't.
There's something I need to look at because I have a thing about poisoning.
It's not a poison, it's a magical attack.
I was going to say it's a death attack.
Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
Fuck it.
so
I'm
as-
dead. I'm dead.
as
Thanks for
Len-
nothing.
As Lenore falls to the ground, I'm gonna catch her body. I'm gonna turn to Alistair and go, "Okay, that's all I need to see. Let's book."
All right.
And-
Roll me dexterity.
All right.
I don't get to make death saving throws at all.
It doesn't say in the creature stat block.
All right. Nat 20 with a +3.
You book it like an Olympic runner. So you manage to catch Lenore's body as she crumples to the ground, throw her over your shoulder. I'm presuming you don't weigh a whole hell of a lot.
No, not really.
It's not polite to ask a lady her weight.
Oh no, but I'm wearing heavy armor.
Okay, so a little less graceful, so more like a WWE wrestler.
But what it is that I have a huge coat and armor, so I look big, but I actually personally don't weigh that.
Okay, he let me catch you, and he's letting me sprint with you over my shoulder. Don't
Stop
give him
arguing.
reason
You
to
know
weigh
what?
me
He
down.
killed me. He can go just suck it, okay?
All right.
All right. So as you run from the Will-o'-the-Wisps, you start hearing cackling laughter echo throughout the forest, and you're running into pure darkness. But running you are. You are
right.
definitely evading like tree roots and fall and everything. It's you're quite graceful for a blind guy in the dark.
What I'm going to do is pause for a second and channel Divinity Sacred Weapon.
Okay.
As an action, you can imbue a weapon with positive energy. For 1 minute, the weapon is considered magical, and you add +1 to attack rolls. It also emits bright light for 20 foot and dim light for 20 foot beyond that.
Okay.
Quick question. Who's holding the the twig of resurrection?
Nobody told me. So you can tell me, guys.
I'm gonna say Lenore's holding it.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So then, okay. While she's doing that, is this an artifact that I would know how to use?
No.
No, leave it to the paladin.
Okay. All right.
I'll let you hold the great sword and wave it at the wisps to keep them the fuck away from us.
Okay.
Because
All right.
presumably these fuckers don't like positive energy things. So
All right.
they
So
might
I'll.
keep them fucked away.
I'll sheath my sword and take Alisaria's sword in a two-handed grip, which, let me check my proficiencies here.
Oh, I misread this, but for the attack, but I'm going to say for dramatic effect, don't worry, I'll make it up to you later. Just say, guys, you owe it. You just tell me you owe me something later.
Were you not supposed to kill me and you killed me?
I read something wrong. So, yes, I did fuck up, but I'll make it up to you.
You
Just say,
better.
Mike. Just say, Mike, you owe me 1.
Oh, give
Okay.
me a lucky. Give me a lucky. Give me a luck point.
You get a luck point.
Yay!
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So I don't lose any any proficiency when holding a two-handed weapon, so I don't suffer any
Yeah,
penalty.
I'm not expecting you to be fucking
Conan here.
Errol Flynn with this thing.
I am.
Just keep
My
the-
life
keep
depends
the-
on it.
Keep the wisps away from us while I pick
All right.
her up off the ground.
So I take her I take her long sword and her great sword and I assume a ready stance.
I also have a radiant mace on my side.
Ooh, I have 2 weapon fighting. Will that work?
Not
Yeah.
at all.
Two-handed weapon, probably not.
I was gonna say
No.
on a two-handed weapon, no.
Yeah, no. You're
Well,
not Conan.
Okay. All right. Okay, so then, all right, I've got the great sword then. All right, so Alicera, you do your thing.
Okay. What do I need to
Okay.
do to make this fucker work?
Alright, so you take the Rod of Resurrection, which is shaped like a twig, this one. This one has 3 branches. Excuse me. So, you would guess you just touch the stick to the dead person and see what happens.
Oh, not something I would know how to use, is it? All I have to do is
Well,
just poke her with it?
You need to have access to divine power to use
Yeah.
it usually.
I need to have divine power to poke someone with a stick. Okay, got it.
You poke them with the other stick.
exactly. You stab things. You leave the holy sticks to them. So,
So yeah, touch her with the stick and call upon the power of Fear and Torm to release her from the darkness of death.
all right. So you touch her with this Rod of Resurrection, and as you touch her, one of the twigs on the stick withers away and crumbles into dust, revealing 2 more left. And life immediately returns to Lenore, full hit points. And
You do a full Captain Jack resurrection.
What year is it?
so air rushes back into your lungs, and the last you remember.
It's still vomit.
Oh no!
That's
Yep,
right. She's
you
still wearing
smell
her.
puke.
Oh, no.
She's still wearing her puke-filled mask.
I ripped my mask off and like, and there's still vomit coming out of my mouth, and I'm like,
Yeah, in hindsight, we probably should have taken that off first.
We are in a bit of a hurry here.
oh, I really hate it when this happens.
All right, so she is restored to life, and the wisps are not pursuing.
That one sucked.
Okay. Let's see here now. Let me look in my inventory here. I'm pretty sure I have a torch. Yes, I do. So Mike, I'm gonna go ahead and hand Alicera back her sword, and I'm gonna light one of my torches.
Okay.
All right. What do we see? What's around us? Where are we?
Well, where you are, fuck if I know. You are surrounded in the deep, dark woods. You can see the light from the will-o'-the-wisps has just completely disappeared. And you're surrounded by dark, unnatural woods. Even the trees look fucking evil in this light. In fact, a good way to think about this is just the way that the shadows are cast right now. Do you remember the living forest from Mortal Kombat 2?
Okay.
trees?
Yeah.
It-
Yep.
Yeah. The shadows are casting on those trees, so they look like they're alive. They're not, but they look like it.
Okay.
Um,
Anyone feel the sudden urge to start singing Giggle at the Ghosties, or is that just me?
Just you.
Damn it.
So
So what the hell was that?
It was awful.
Well, that goes without saying, but Alicera,
I'm gonna drink out of my canteen and just
have you guys seen anything like that before?
Nope.
rid of them.
You've heard of them?
Yeah. I mean, Will of the Wisps, I've heard of them.
I didn't know they could do that.
I didn't know they could do that. That was the worst. Well, any idea where we are? Because
I was trying to.
where we were.
Well, I was trying to. Well, that's because I grabbed your body and booked it. I was trying to find the road, but it looks like that didn't happen. But wherever we are, they didn't pursue us.
I'll just remove that bedroll from my from my equipment list then.
Yeah.
actually, you bring up an excellent point.
Don't I just?
Well, since you grabbed Lenore's body and you were awake, did you sleep in your armor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody slept in their armor. Okay.
We're in
just make a
hostile
note of that.
territory, of course we fucking did.
All right.
Okay.
So I removed my bedroll. And and I guess my mess kit because I would have left that over by the fire.
Same with the rations.
Yeah, I have a bag.
The rations I would have kept in a packet on my belt.
I'm just gonna take.
Or are you talking about the rations they gave us?
The rations they gave you.
Oh, okay.
So you've got a couple of trail bars, more or less.
Okay.
Everything that was in my backpack is gone. Well, that
all right.
Keep that.
That would also include my tinder box. All right. Okay.
All my rations are gone. My tinderbox is gone. I would like to think like I had a pouch on me that had certain things in it, and then like a backpack that had bigger things in it.
Choose 2 items you want to keep for sure.
Oh, I've already been going through and removing a bunch of stuff, but absolutely for sure. Obviously, I have a.
I do have a backpack. So all right. So I'll just leave behind the bedroll then, reasoning that I would put my tinderbox back in my backpack.
Because I would have my weapon. I'd be wearing my armor. I would have my mace like hung on my side or something.
Yep.
I could let's see. I'd like to say I'd like to say I have a potion of healing. I could say I lost my healer's kit, my dagger. But there's other things I'd have like physically attached to me, like I have an incense sensor. I could drop my healer's kit. My like component bag would probably also have shoved a potion in there. I'll leave it to you about my shield, because my shield is my AC. But I probably would not have had it like strapped to me in the night.
Okay, I'll give you this option. You may use your lucky now to keep your shield.
I want to keep my shield.
Okay.
All right, I'll take.
All right. I've removed the bedroll because that would not have been in my backpack at the time of the attack, but everything else would have.
Okay.
Because I do have a backpack in my adventuring gear.
Yeah, then I did not have a canteen to wash the garbled gook out of my mouth, because
I'll hand you I'll let you use my water skin.
Chug it and then also spit it out.
Okay, so each of you has slept maybe about 3 hours from the first watch, but you're still in the middle of the deep dark woods with a big torch announcing where you are. What do you do?
Do we have a torch? Do we legitimately have a torch?
Yes, I have.
Marcus said he had one.
Yes, I have 10. I have 10 torches in my backpack.
Do you though? Did you grab your backpack? Because I sure didn't. Because I was dead.
Yes, I have my backpack, and if you will quit berating me for a moment, I'm going to take 2 more of my torches and light them and hand one to each of you.
Okay, I'll take it. She doesn't need it, but I'll take it. Well, she probably does need it, because we're probably in like more darkness than low light vision can deal with.
Okay. All right, so, Alisari, what's your status? How are you doing?
She's dead.
She's dead. We're all dead. We're dead. We're dead.
Yeah, we're all dead.
Skyblaze.
Roll for dead. She dead. Because I rolled really low on this.
Sorry, I only needed me for something.
Okay. Well, you have a torch now, so mark that in your inventory. I've handed you a lit torch.
Okay. I was gonna just make my weapon glow and use that, but...
Oh, good point.
All right, well, then in that case, I extinguish the torch and put it back in my backpack.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
To make my weapon glow.
So, as you light the torches, you hear again the wind pick up, twigs snapping in the darkness, and you can hear. Actually, everybody, give me a perception check.
Oh,
All right.
good.
Goddess Hylia be with me as I roll my Triforce dice again.
Christ! Sorry, that's just me not rolling anything at all. I have to switch dice trays now. You don't understand how bad this is.
You said perception check?
Yes.
Okay, so
15 for me.
17 for me.
Okay, so you hear something. You hear at least 2 somethings near you. Proximity probably less than 50 feet. And they're fast. Whatever they are fast.
All right, I'm going to draw my sword.
I am going to Yeah, I'm already. I've put away the torch and taken out my radiant mace. To do is probably blow through all my spell slots in this night fight that we're not going to recover from.
All right, what direction are they coming from?
They're coming from your left and your right.
Guys, it's 9 o'clock.
I am gonna once again cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay. So as you cast the spell goes off. You feel the radiant glow of power flowing through you. And as you look into the darkness, each of you catches for just half a second on each side of you. You see two pairs of eyes. And you see just the light reflect in them and just a mouthful of these long white teeth.
Oh boy.
And these things look big.
How big are we talking? Like person size or wolfy size?
You would guess very, very big wolf.
Like dire wolf?
Don't give him
If you want to roll nature, you can try and figure it out.
Sure, because anything that I've rolled has been above a 10.
Right.
Look, another 5.
I like big doggies.
Okay, I rolled a 12 with a +2. That's 14.
Fuck my life.
Well, Marcus, given your extensive, you like to hang out in the woods. So, yeah, they're dire wolves. There's definitely two of them.
Out of character, can we take dire wolves at our level?
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't instantly die for no reason, yeah, sure, fine.
Is that a genuine yeah, or is that an if you're stupid yeah?
Oh yeah, you could take. I mean, they're only challenge rating 1, and honestly, the whole dying thing, that was me misreading a stat block. But it was dramatic as fuck, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
I totally love wasting my spells and all other things like that.
Don't worry, I'll make it up to you.
Are we rolling initiative?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Because you wandered into their shit, so they didn't see it. So they didn't see you coming.
All right. So 14.
Oh, I finally roll above a 10.
Actually, 16 with a +2.
Okay.
Oh, no, excuse me.
10.
So, I'm sorry. No, 14 for me. I'm sorry. I read my intelligence modifier as an initiative modifier. So no, just 14.
Well,
but I get a +3, so 17.
17.
Well, you've picked the two stupidest dire wolves in the forest who rolled a natural 2. So don't worry about it. You're good.
Okay. All right. What's the distance between me and the closest wolf?
Probably about 20 feet.
Okay.
Which of us is going first? Because we both rolled 17s.
You guys
I
tell me.
Let's roll for it.
You know, well, because you can also go off your dex modifier, because the indication is that if you have a higher dex, you move a little quicker.
It's both. It's +3. I have a 17 dexterity with a +3 modifier.
Okay, so you would go first, because I have no dexterity at all.
Okay. All right. Okay. Are dire wolves afraid of fire?
Not more so than any other animal.
Okay, I'm going to, still in my ready stance, I'm going to step forward towards the first wolf, waving my torch and going kind of, yeah!
All right.
How close are we to these things?
They're about 20 feet away. They're just kind of circling you.
So Marcus actually get a little bit closer.
Yeah. That's...
Okay. Cool.
Okay, so you're going to attack them?
I'm going to move toward them.
Okay.
Waving the torch to intimidate.
Okay. Roll me... what's intimidation under again?
Charisma, which I have a +4 modifier.
Okay, go for it.
17 +4, that's 21.
Yeah, they're kind of scared. They actually kind of back off a touch.
Okay. So that's my action.
All right. So they have kind of stopped circling. They're both standing in front of you, about 20 feet back, but they see the fire from Marcus, so they're a little leery to go closer.
Okay. Who's next?
That would be me. I would like to just cast Guiding Bolt on one of them.
All
because
right.
I am now very scared. I'm scared of everything right now because I just got one of the dead. So I'm just automatically just Guiding Bolt, which has a range of 120 feet. And hopefully I can roll decently. No, I can't. That's a 10. No, 12. Sorry, 12.
And that's just to hit?
No, 12 to hit.
Okay, you miss.
Okay, just zings right by him. Maybe it'll scare
Yeah,
him
they're
off.
like,
Maybe it'll
yeah,
scare
they
him off.
they kind of look at it and went, all right. Alisaria, what are you going to do?
Recast my sacred weapon. So my weapon lights up again, and I get +1 to attack rolls.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess that makes it the wolves' turn now.
All right, so Wolf 1 is going to attack. And he is going for Alisaria. Don't worry, he misses with a 2. The next
Me and
wolf.
the wolves are in the same space right now.
So they are very dumb. The second wolf is going to go for Lenore, and it gets a 17.
With my shield. No, that does not hit.
It doesn't hit?
Oh, that's correct. My AC is
Okay.
18.
Okay. All right, cool. So the wolf takes a chunk, bites into the shield, and gets a mouthful of wood.
Sweet.
You shrug off the attack. The wolf goes kind of scampering back, and top of the order.
All right. How close are any of the wolves within striking distance of me?
Yeah, you would have to take a couple steps at them, but yes.
Okay. Which wolf? The one who attacked Lenore, or the one who attacked Alisaria?
Alisaria is the one closest to you.
Okay, so I'm gonna swing my long sword at the wolf.
Okay.
So now let's see. That's
D20.
Okay. So that's a nat 20. Damn, this dice is hot.
Yes.
That's definitely a hit.
Okay, and then longsword is 1d8 plus 3. No, that's d10. Here it is. Okay, all right. It's a little
And you rolled a nat 20.
nat 20.
Roll that D20 again, and we're gonna see if you get critical damage.
No, that you don't confirm crits in D&D.
Oh, sorry, right. That's old D&D. I forget that. Sorry.
All right. Well, then the nat 20
This is 5e,
stands.
not Pathfinder.
Yeah. That's
And,
right.
so 5 plus 3, that's 8.
Okay, so you deal 8 damage to the direwolf. You stab into it.
Okay, so which one? Okay, so on my weapon damage table, I'm seeing 1d8 plus 3, and then immediately below that a 1d10 plus 3. Is that? I guess that's if I'm using it in a two-handed grip.
Yes.
Okay, so no, I'm using a one-handed grip, so 8 damage.
Yeah. So you hit this thing for 8 damage, and you stab into it. Just give me a sec. I gotta use my phone to track damage here. All right, just give me a sec. So.
Confirming criticals. What is this?
I know. I'm so
3.5.
used to it.
I was about to say if we're confirming,
I haven't done that since 3.5.
Yeah.
Fuck. I'm old.
It was one of my things where, because that's how Pathfinder, when I played Pathfinder, I was like, no, I rolled I got I just
Yes,
get a
'cause
critical.
Pathfinder is basically 3.75.
Yep. Okay. So next in the order.
that's
Okay.
Lenore.
That's
All right,
me.
Lenore.
How bad does
keep
that
going.
wolf look after just getting stabbed?
He's looking pretty okay.
Okay, I will once again attempt to guiding bolt.
All right.
I'll try to guiding bolt the one that is not already damaged.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's just make sure I understand how guiding bolt works. Yes. Okay. All right. I will attempt to guiding bolt. Please work. I need to hit something this game. Okay. That's above a 10. 15.
That is a hit.
Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Now, the reason why I wanted to do Guiding Bolt is that Guiding Bolt damage at, and I'm casting this at first level, sorry, I should have said that, is 4d6 damage.
Ooh.
Radiant damage.
Radiant is an area of effect.
No, Radiant as in
Holy
it's
damage.
Okay.
Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points of damage.
Okay, that wolf looks pretty fucked up as this huge blue bolt flies from your hands, hits this thing in the face, and you just see little pockets of blood explode all over its fur.
Okay, because this was Guiding Bolt, and Guiding Bolt is so cool, the next attack roll made against this target has advantage.
Okay.
So it's actually like glowing, a little like glittering glow, and then you get advantage.
Okay.
I think that's your cue, Alisaria.
Take him down.
Stab. With the
Stab
stabbing.
Stab vantage.
That's a 16 on the dice.
That's
Where
a
the
hit.
fuck are my combat roll? Where the fuck is all my things? There. That's 21, so he already hit. So 2d6. D6. 7. 7 plus 3, 10.
Okay.
That's 10 damage.
Okay. So, yeah, you hit the direwolf, you stab into its gut, you can feel muscle kind of start to tear into it as you stab deep into it, blood starts gushing out. This wolf definitely looks more hurt than its compatriot. But they're deciding to stand their ground and fight. The injured wolf is
These are
taking
very stupid wolves.
Very hungry wolves.
taking a leaping strike at Alisaria because ow, you hurt me. I'm taking a 19 hits.
Yep.
Okay, and I am rolling damage. Just where the fuck is it? I have to juggle all these different tabs. All right. 10 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Also,
You're very low level. That could be like half your HP.
Also, give me a strength check, DC 13.
Passes 18.
You are not knocked prone. As the wolf bites into you, it tries to drag you down, but you're able to get enough leverage to throw the wolf off, and it is thrown behind you, but away from you.
Okay.
Okay, the other wolf is going to... The one that isn't so screwed up is when, ow, you've hurt my mate. And it is going to go after Lenore because you cast the shiny blue bolt thing, and I don't like you. It rolled a 5.
Woo!
So it's not looking so hot.
Okay.
Top of the batting order.
All right. I'm going to take another swing of my longsword.
All right.
That's a 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. 1d8 plus 3. That's another 5, so 8.
Okay.
And I'm going to use my action surge, which lets me take one additional action on my turn. So I'm going to take another swing. That is a 15.
That's a hit.
And a 7, so that's a 10.
So what's the total damage?
10. Well, 10 on the first one, 8 on the first one, 10 on the second. So 18 total.
Okay. All right. The other wolf looks pretty screwed up. There's like you've bashed it in its teeth, you've stabbed it in the side. It doesn't look too healthy. Next up.
Okay, so I've got the wolf that I hadn't been guiding bolting is now in my melee range.
Yes.
Because it attacked me.
And he is severely fucked up. You're welcome.
Right. Well, you know what? You're welcome for the other one. So I am going to, now that it's in like my melee range and I can't really get away from that idea, I'm going to try to hit it with my Radiant Race. Did I say
Yeah.
my
You
Radiant
said race? Jeez.
It's really just because I'm so pale that any light that is shone upon me, I just glow. That's my
Go.
I'm just
Go get him, Casper.
This is a legitimate thing. The level of whiteness that I am is I use a makeup color called translucent.
All right,
just for us.
out of character. Clock is ticking.
Okay, so I will attempt to attack with my Radiant Mace. And let's see, who's not gonna fuck me when I roll you? Okay, all right. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Yes, okay. 14 hits. I'm keeping this dice. This dice does not go in dice jail. And my damage on the Radiant Race, it's just what it's called now. Radiant Race. Oh god, that's what it's called now. Let's see. That is going to be 5 damage.
Okay. As you smack this wolf right across its gob, blood spews out and this thick, just geyser comes out of it. The wolf just kind of whimpers and runs into the forest.
Smart.
The other wolf kind of is like, okay, now it's fucking on.
Peace out, yo!
But there's still one more of you, so Arasaria, your go.
Sorry.
Is there anything left to murder?
Yeah, the one
there's
wolf.
still one left. Yeah.
Alright. Stab. 16 again. Why
That's
do
a
you
hit.
like that number so much?
I don't know, but don't question it. That's a hit.
Yeah, I know, right? 2 6s on the dice, so 12,
Nice.
15.
15?
Yep.
All right, so you stab this thing, you drive your blade right into its side. Coming out the other side, this thing gives one last draw of breath and drops dead upon your blade.
Okay. Okay? Can I? Do I see any sign of the other wolf that might be coming back?
Nope. It pieced out.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Well, the good news is we have breakfast.
Also, how much is the dire wolf skin worth?
I don't know, $50.
Because,
$50.
skinning it is a possibility.
This is true.
Well,
have fun with that. I collapsed to the floor.
Should we really be doing that in the middle of the dense woods? I would like to remind us that we did have a comrade just die on us.
Yeah, that was
I
not
know,
my
but
favorite thing ever.
I know, but I'm annoyed and I want to punish this wolf for being an asshole. I feel the need to take my rage out on something, and carving this wolf into skin and steaks would make me feel.
Well, we do need to eat, so all right. I guess do what you must.
So you're just going to do this in the middle of hostile territory?
No, I want to look around and see if there's a better place to do this. And also, Alisaria, you don't look well.
No, I am bleeding quite a lot. Hold on, I'll fix it.
I was going to say, do you want me to do it, or do you want you to do it?
Oh,
You've got lay on hands. I've got
lay on hands. Yeah, I'll use lay on hands.
So she heals her. So she heals herself by touching herself. Whoa there!
That steady.
I can think of better ways to restore hit points than that. So
actually, I have a cleric equivalent of lay on hands. I don't know if it's a homebrew thing. I've never played a cleric before because I usually play stabby people.
As do I.
I miss playing a fighter. As soon as Gonzo said action surge, I'm like, oh, I missed that.
If I use my lay on hands to restore my hit points back up full, I now have 5 hit points available to heal.
I don't think either of us took any damage.
I didn't.
Nope.
I died, but then I didn't take any damage after that.
Okay, fair enough then.
All right. So you are restored back to full health. You've laid on hands. You feel great after touching yourself. And we move on. So what are you going to do? You're still out in the essential open. Still the middle of the night.
Is there somewhere like a clearing or something?
You really
that we
can't.
can use?
You really can't see a whole lot in the dark. If you're willing to wander around the dark, you might get lucky.
Yeah, so my radiant mace will shine 30 feet of light. What does yours do, Skyblaze?
20 feet of bright light and another 20 feet of less bright light.
Okay, so we can each kind of walk in a different direction and have quite a bit of light.
And my torch gives me a 20-foot radius and dim light for an additional 20 feet.
Okay, so
I've got 30 foot of bright light, 30 foot of dim light. It's pretty good, actually.
all right, so let's make a triangle formation and go out about 20 feet outward from the corpse of the wolf and see if we can't see a clearing.
all right. So as you keep
Using
walking
the-
around,
That's your starting point.
so using the corpse of the dead puppy, you continue to move forward, and you don't really find anything unusual. Just more deadfall, more dead trees.
All right.
The forest itself seems, again, to be almost against you at this point, because you can feel the wind kind of picking up,
All right.
the light being cast from your weapons and torches doesn't seem to penetrate further than the given ranges that you've all told me.
All right. It's looking like we're just gonna have to regroup at the dead wolf and wait until morning.
Do we really want to use a dead wolf as our home base? Because if there are other predators, they might smell.
We also don't have any food, so
Well, I mean,
and it's a landmark that we can work with
it's a landmark.
because we don't know where our camp is anymore.
And we could probably like smoke the wolf meat for rations later.
Yeah.
Yep. Do we have? Can we get some? Get a fire going?
I still have a lit torch, so if you guys can bring me some dead wood, yeah, I can light us a fire.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
start gathering some.
All right, so that's your plan. Kind of make a pseudo camp and stay awake all night.
It's not like we have any other choice. Last time we went to sleep, somebody died.
Yeah, but that shouldn't have happened. So I would like to get some sleep if possible, because I.
So would I, because I need to restore my lay on hands.
Spell.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I guess I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
You-
I'll if Alisaria is willing to cut open the wolf before she goes to sleep, I can start smoking meat for breakfast.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you go about your plan, and the evening just seems to pass by incredibly slowly. However, morning does break. There's an incredibly dense fog around you. The forest seems even more desolate than when you entered it. But awake you are. Daylight has broken dimly. But here you are. So you wake up, have a breakfast of dire wolf steak, such as it is, but even the meat tastes kind of gamey and almost sickly.
I'm just gonna get some.
Wait, well, hold up. Before we bite into it, Lenore, can you check this meat and make sure that it's actually it's actually fresh enough to eat?
I can, because I believe I have a spell. I have a I can ritual cast a spell called Detect Poison and Disease.
Yes. So yeah, do that.
I will spend 10 minutes casting Detect Poison and Disease.
You do detect disease on it, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's bad juju.
All right. Well, no breakfast then.
Can I spend a few minutes in the morning foraging to see if there's any edible?
Yeah, you can roll me, I guess it would be nature, so see what you can find.
Yeah, just knock something over onto my foot. So please feel free to edit that out. Okay. Let's see. Where's my nature?
It's an intelligence check.
Yeah. Okay. 17. It's the highest I've rolled this whole time.
Well, you do see a couple of rabbits you might be able to shoot with a bow.
I have a crossbow.
Yeah, you can most certainly try.
Okay.
Ooh, are we gonna piss off the druids if we do that?
Ooh, that
This'll
is.
start.
I was specifically looking for any kind of like berries or herbs or. Is
You
there
don't find anything living other than the rabbit, which in itself kind of stands out.
Okay. All right. Then I'm going to put away my crossbow very slowly.
Yeah, let's not. Maybe we should just try.
All right.
to
Can I try my entreaty now to the bunny?
You can try talking to the wabbit. Yes.
You can
Okay.
certainly try to talk to Annie.
All right.
My brain is just doing that thing from the Doctor Who 50th anniversary where the 10th Doctor does that.
Talks to the rabbit.
And he's
All
like,
right.
"You're basically just a fucking rabbit, aren't you?"
So do you want me to roll a persuasion check, or do you want me to actually role play this out?
Oh, role play it out, buddy.
We have to roleplay this out.
All right.
I'm
There
the
is
buddy.
no other way.
Okay. All right. All right. I know that you've been watching us. You were using the crows and you were using the squirrels, and now you're using the rabbit. We are not here to do any harm. We are here seeking the evil that is infecting this forest. We are set against it. We are not its allies. And if there's any aid that you can lend us in our endeavor, know that it will be appreciated. And once we have concluded our business, we will leave this forest peaceably and not return.
Rabbit stops, looks at you, puts one ear down, kind of wrinkles its nose at you, pauses, poops, and then hops away.
I think it likes you.
Well, I didn't see anyone else coming up with any ideas.
A moment later,
Go.
a loud thud happens behind you.
Automatically drawing my sword again because fuck this forest.
I as well, and I'm readying my shield, but I'm going to assume a defensive stance, and I'm not going to make any hostile moves unless provoked.
It's all your stuff.
What?
Okay.
In a bag, just all your stuff.
Okay. I shout thank you out into the woods, and let's gather up our gear.
I got like going through all of my stuff, going, oh my, thank God.
Actually, first, as I do this, I want to roll a perception check, see if something might have been, if there's anything missing, or if anything might have been added to our gear.
Missing, no. Added, not that you can tell.
Well, I have to roll, don't I?
I'm just gonna let this happen. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna roll something, and we're gonna see if the game master likes you. Nope, you don't find anything. Just it's your stuff. It's your bedrolls, and they even smell like fresh linen.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, so I get my bedroll
all the
back.
starting equipment that I had removed.
So my bedroll, my mess kit, and okay.
Actually, everybody give me a search roll.
Okay. Is that a investigation or perception? Yes. Investigation.
Okay.
Either or.
Okay.
Well, okay. I'm gonna do investigation because that gets me +2.
Well, you've already made your roll, so let that.
No, I didn't roll. You rolled.
Oh right, motherfucker.
And I rolled a 16 with a +2. That's an 18.
If you allow me to roll perception, I rolled a 21.
Lenore finds this.
Ooh.
At the bottom of her bedroll is a new map.
Oh.
It shows you exactly where you are with a big red X, and shows you kind of like a game trail. Shows you the location of something to the right, and just it's written in plain common, avoid, and puts another red X, and again in common, I think you want to be here, but I don't recommend it.
Oh, so look what I found in my bag. I think your entreaty actually did us some good, and I'll show everybody the map.
Well, that's an interesting wrinkle. But it looks like now we know where to go.
Yeah.
Okay. How much time we got left in this?
We are right at 5 till.
Cool. Okay, so good point to end it here. So, have our adventurers found other than a random pooping rabbit? Well, they may have found the clue that they need. So, what happens to our adventurers next? I guess we'll have to find out on Fools Who Ride the Dreamstone. I have been your game master who will learn how to read a stat block properly next time. I'm Mike the Birdman Dog.
Yeah, that's not going away anytime soon.
Nope.
I'm Dr. Gonzo.
I'm the cat.
And I'm Skyblaze.
And for Christ's sakes, read the stat block properly.